Hey, how you doing this evening? I just thought I'd make a video tonight. I'm making cowboy candy. I got a bunch of jalapenos and I've got I think 2 batches done. I got the peppers, I got all the ingredients, and I thought I would share it with you guys. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, we got all the ingredients here. We got our peppers here. There's about 3 pounds there. That's about what you need, is about 3 pounds of peppers. We're gonna put in some cayenne pepper, celery seed, turmeric, some canning salt, and I've got 4 cups of sugar, and we need 3 cups of apple cider vinegar. And this is what the end product looks like here. These are all canned up, they're all sealed. We're gonna put them in a water bath. Okay, I've got the jars already. They've already went through the hot water and everything. I've got the lids back there. They're heating up. We're gonna have all of our wet ingredients in here, and then we'll process them. We'll put them in these jars, and here we go. We got the apple cider vinegar. We're gonna put it in a cup here. We're gonna use, I'm gonna use this one. I've already got 1 cup in there, so we're gonna put 2 cups, 2 more cups in there. There's 1. And here's another one. I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. All right, we got that. So far we've got 4 cups of sugar in this pot, 3 cups of apple cider vinegar. Okay, we're back finally. Anyway, we've got the water boiling for a hot water bath. We've got the lids, which I'm going to turn off. So we got the jars. They've already been steam bathed and everything. We got the lids here. We've got the peppers. This is the end product here. In here we got 4 cups of sugar and 3 cups of apple cider vinegar. Now we're going to put in a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. My favorite stuff. It seems like it's, because these are jalapenos and we're putting in cayenne pepper, but it doesn't make it that much hotter. It adds a lot more flavor. We're gonna put in 2 teaspoons of celery seed. 2 teaspoons of celery seed. We'll get those in there. Two teaspoons of salt. I'm using canning salt. 2 teaspoons. We got that. And then the ground turmeric, I just put in we're men, we just throw stuff in things. We don't ever measure stuff. But anyway, it's been coming out, so That's what I did. And then we'll put this on the burner here. Get that heating up. What we'll do is we'll get this all stirred up and let it come to a simmer. Kind of sticky on the bottom because I let it sit there for too long. Oh, I almost forgot something. I gotta go get it. Hold on, All right, I'm back. We gotta have garlic in there, okay? So let's get some garlic in there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in about 3 cloves of garlic. We're gonna dice them up, kind of, kind of small. I'll show you here. Okay, we got the garlic diced up. That's kind of what it looks like. And we're gonna put that into the pot. Stir that around. That smells good. So anyway, it's raining like a banshee cat outside. Haven't seen much deer. Passed on a couple bucks. They're too small. Wishing I could have got up to Diamond Lake one more time this year. It might still happen. We've been up there on Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, and caught fish. Didn't do that last year because it was just too cold. There was too much snow. But we're gonna go over and spot some bucks again over there. That was a lot of fun. Me and Ryan went over there, and man, did we seen some dandies over there. But anyway, so when this comes to a simmer, when it comes to a boil simmer, we're going to put in our peppers. We're gonna stir them around and let them cook down a little bit. I think 10 minutes is how long we're gonna let that simmer. So, I shut that off. Anyway, we'll get back. Well, anyway, I'm sitting here drinking coffee. It's about, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night, and a friend of mine got me hooked on iced coffee. I just love it, man. I put the ice in I got my thermos there, and I put ice in the cup and just put the coffee in there. You can't drink coffee. It's either gotta be hot or it's gotta be ice cold. Can't drink it lukewarm. It's just not good. But anyway, we're gonna wait for that to simmer up and drink some coffee. Think about going hunting tomorrow because it's supposed to rain all day. You can't mow lawns when it's raining that hard. It just doesn't work, man. They turn into mud. It's just miserable. The equipment don't run right. It takes a whole day for it to dry out. It's just miserable. So, you know what? We got 4 more days left of hunting. And we got to get a buck. And it's been hard. It's been hard. I've been so discouraged at times. But I just remember, start thinking about the Lord, and He didn't call us to quit. We're not quitters, man, and we're just so blessed to be out there hunting and fishing, enjoying the outdoors, spending time with the Lord up there. That's the most important thing anyway. I mean, and your loved ones. I'm truly thankful for the friends that the Lord's given me in the last couple of years. And I'm really thankful for that. But anyway, let's check this. This thing is it's just about ready for the peppers, man. Matter of fact, I think it is. So let's get these peppers in there. I'll bring you over and show you what this looks like. It's a good. It tastes really good. Now we're gonna put the heat to it. Let's get these peppers in there. Give a shout out to my wife for cutting up all these peppers, helping me out with this stuff. Get these in there. I'm kind of going slow because I don't want to miss the pod here. I'm just going to put them all in there. You just kind of stir, you just stir it around. I'll get you over here. It seems like a long ways away. Stir this pot up. Oh man, that's looking good. Looking real good. It's looking really hot, to be honest with you. Us men, we always like to taste things, when we're cooking them. Oh yeah. Look at that goodness in there. Oh yeah. It's in that sweet sauce. It's gonna be sweet and hot. Man, it's gonna be good. Okay, 10 minutes. Let that simmer for 10 minutes. I got my spoon right here. Just gonna taste it, see what it tastes like. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man, that is good. And it's not as hot as the last batch. The last batch you just about needed a fire extinguisher for it, but that tastes pretty darn good. But anyway, we're gonna set a timer. Oh, set a timer for this. Actually, 424. So we'll go to 434. And then we'll start filling up the jars. But anyway, I'll see you in a few. Okay, let's go through this one more time. You're gonna need cayenne pepper, a half a teaspoon. I just randomly put in the turmeric. 2 teaspoons of celery seed, 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm using a canning salt. I think you can use regular salt. The garlic, don't forget that. That actually adds a lot of flavor to it, and it's the fresh garlic. 3 cups of apple cider vinegar, and then 4 cups of sugar. And it seems like a lot, but you need 4 cups of sugar. Okay, and this will make probably 9 of these little jars. I don't know what size jars these are. I got them on sale at Mart a couple years ago when they were getting rid of their canning jars. But they have I'll show you. I think they're like jelly jars. Anyway, it'll fill up 9 of these. And you'll have some leftover juice. I recommend that you can that, or you put that in an extra jar and save that. That stuff is really good. You can put it in, sweet and sour type. My wife likes to cook a lot of Thai food or whatever, any kind of Oriental food. It's like sweet and sour sauce or whatever. And I think that would work really good in that. But anyway, let's look at this. Oh, I gotta turn this down. We've got about 5 more minutes. Oh man. That's looking really good. It's raining really hard outside right now. Anyway, drinking coffee. Thinking about where I'm gonna go hunting tomorrow. Leave in the comments, where the heck should I go hunting? If you'd like to. Anyway. Get that shut off. I shut the wrong one off. That's a pro tip for you. Make sure you shut off the right burner, because my water bath water is it cooled off, so it's going to take a little bit longer to get that stuff heated up. I know what I need. These little things come in handy when you're canning. You just put them right on the top of the jar, and we'll make sure that we wipe the tops of these jars off with vinegar. Put it on a paper towel and wipe off the top of the jar so you can get a good connection with that lid so it'll seal up. I haven't had any not seal on me. So we're at 100% success rate right now. So that's what we want. We want 100% success rate out there in the field killing a buck tomorrow morning. Anyway, 5 more minutes. Okay, so what I had to do was I had to get some more jars and I had to find the lids and whatnot. But I got 4 more lid tops in here. I got four more jars, and I got 4 more because these are smaller ones. I got them in a hot, just getting them ready. You always want to put these jars in hot water before you use them. Wash them off and make sure they're clean. Maybe next year we'll can some tuna. I've been wanting to do that really bad. Anyway, okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We've got 10 of these jars. We've got our ingredients right here. They're all ready to go into the jars. I got me some more coffee with some ice in it. Man, that's good. So here we go. And what I like to use is a spoon with holes in it. You can kind of see the holes in it. Because I'm going to put the juice in last, if that makes any sense. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill these up. And I like to fill them pretty full. There's one. That jar is hot. And I mean hot. There's 2. There's 3. Can't wait to get to the cooler ones. I just kind of smash them down because I want them to be pretty compact in there. We got 4 done. Okay, well it looks like we got 2, 4, 6, 8 jars. Is all we're gonna get out of this one. So you need one of these. And what I do is I just take each one of these jars and fill them up. You can kind of see it's just right below, I think, the last ring there, or right at the last ring with the juice. So we'll do each one. There's 2. That one I might have got a little too full, but we're gonna live with it. We might have some extra, we might be canning a little extra juice, which will be pretty sweet because I like it. I'm not supposed to have sugar, but Oh, that hot water bath is looking good. We're getting them 3 more. But this is good with cream cheese and crackers. I tried that. Oh my goodness. So the holidays are coming up. This would be, I think, a really good gift to give people if they like this kind of stuff. You know, for the holidays and whatnot. It's surprisingly really good on cream cheese and crackers. I mean, it's just really good. There we go. There is 2, 4, 6, 8. So here's 9. So I was pretty close to being right. This is going to fill this up. And there's even a few jalapeños in there. Which, like I said, you can use it as a sweet and sour sauce on stuff. I mean, it's actually pretty darn tasty. I was really surprised how good this is just by itself. Yeah, and it's got seeds and stuff in it, but don't worry. I mean, it's not. Something just went off, and I don't know what it was. Oh, I know what it was. Oh, here's 10. I think we're gonna get 10 out of this. Sweet. Yeah, it's gonna be close. Holy guacamole. Look at that. We are right on 10. That is sweet. You know what? That deserves another cup of coffee. Another sip. That's awesome. Anyway. Well, my hound dog wanted to go outside and it's raining so hard out there. She went out there, jumped in the yard and thought, you know what, I'm coming back in. It is funny. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this vinegar. It's just, you know, white distilled vinegar. Get it on the paper towel. And we're going to wipe the tops of each one of these. And I recommend it because, you know, you want 100% success rate on these jars to seal up. This is really what you got to do. I mean, I've canned enough stuff now to know that, you know, you want your stuff to seal up on the first time. Well, there is no second time. You want it to seal up on, and this is the full one. You can kind of see on the tops of these jars that they need to be wiped off. So it's just smart to do it. But we got 5 more. I don't know. I'm not no expert, but a lot of times I have to learn, trial and error type thing. It's kind of like bugling elk, you know. There is an art to it, and if you can learn how to do it, you're going to be successful. I wasn't successful this year, but we should have been. I had one called in, probably 40 yards. But some cows ruined it for us. They rained on our parade. I've noticed some people like to, you know, push the stuff down to get all the air bubbles out and whatnot. I mean, you can do that if you want. I haven't had to do it. I mean, everything's turned out okay. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 jars. It's time for the lids. This is always a hot one for me because I lost my little magnet stick where you can get the, go in there. So what I've been using is, where did it go? In this mess here. I'm done with this and get this out of the way. Right here. Make sure it's cleaned off. Get all the cayenne pepper, celery seed, and whatever else off there. And I just dip this down in here and get these out and start putting them on here. Yeah, that's not really that hot. You can hear that hot water bath, it's ready. So we got the caps on there. Time for the lids. And I just go, you just want to put them on there and just, you know, give it a good. What I've been learning also is you gotta be careful. They're just hand tightened. I mean, you don't need to really get after it. We're gonna have 29 jars of this when we're done with this batch. So I gave 2 away, or we'd have, what is there, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, we had 18. We're gonna have 28. I gave 2 away at church today, so we're probably gonna be giving a whole bunch more of this away. I did salsa earlier this year. That was fun. And I've been doing a little freeze drying. I did some apples the other day, and I'll tell you what, those are good. I was really surprised how good they were. So we got the lids on there. Now what we're gonna do is put this down into this boiling hot water bath, and we're gonna put them in there. Well, some people say 10 minutes. I think between 10 and 15 minutes is pretty good. So we'll put these down in here. And you want the water to come up over the top of these jars. I'm hoping we don't have to add any more water. One thing I learned about doing the salsa was that if I filled this up too full, it boiled over. So, I mean, if you're outside and you're cooking on your camp stove, that's probably okay. Inside the house, that ain't okay. So, if you're a man, it's a good way to get on the bad list, the naughty list. Getting water all over the place. And we don't want to be on the naughty list. Drink another. Let's have some more coffee. 28 jars. I mean that's pretty in there. The jars are nice. I mean, I like these kind of jars because you can, you don't want to give somebody a gift and have it not look pretty. You want it to look pretty. So, anyway, we're gonna lit this. I think we're right at the top. I think we're gonna be good. Let me bring you over here so you can see. See how that water's just right at it's covering all the lids. That's what you want. That's what you want. There we go. It's kind of fun canning, It's you get to share it with people, and I think that's the biggest part of it. And not to mention, you get to have some in the pantry for when you want to use it. I think it's going to be great. I think you can put it in chili. I think it would be really good in chili. Any kind of dish that needs sweet and sour type stuff, that would work really good. And, parties, putting it over cream cheese. Oh man, I can't wait to try that. I've already did it, but man, it's so good. Chips and dip, any kind of thing like that. Put some, put a jar of that and mix in a bar of cream cheese and put the cheese in there. Oh man, that would make an awesome dip. Really good dip. You can dip, anything in that for the holidays. So, well, set your timer for 10 minutes. It's not quite up to boil again, but you want it to be boiling when you start your timer. So anyway, there we go. Well, we'll see you in 10 minutes. It feels good to get it done, but look at this. See this bowl of jalapenos? And we've got that much more. So I might make one more batch of this stuff. That'll give us 38 jars of this, and we're gonna give some of it away. And I think I'm gonna freeze dry some of them, and I'm going to make some pickled jalapenos. I'll make a video of that. We got a lot of dicing to do on these things. So when I get them all diced up, I'll make that pickled jalapeno video, and I think it'll be a good one. But anyway, we'll see you in 10 minutes. We're back. We're back. It's time to take our jars out of this thing. Get these jars. This one turned out a little darker. Let's just hope that these all seal up. This one I'm a little bit concerned on because I didn't notice it when I put it on there, but the lid's all dented up. That one might not seal up, and that'd be a bummer. This one might not either. This one's kind of dented up too, the lids. I don't like those lids. I don't like them at all. But anyway, here we go. We got, bring this down here for you. We got about 28 jars of this stuff. Looking pretty good. These here turned out a little darker. But that don't matter. I mean, it's still, that don't affect the taste at all. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and the notifications. I've been putting out a few more videos here lately. You hit the notification button and it'll notify you when the videos are out. I've had a few subscribers ask me, how come you haven't put out any videos lately? And I said, well, I put out quite a few. And I put out like 20, 25 videos. They haven't been able, they didn't know because they didn't hit the notification button. So anyway, I appreciate your guys' support. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Stay positive, keep your chin up, don't ever quit. Don't ever quit. And lean on the Lord. He's always there for you. Always. Through the hard times, through the good times. He's a friend that that's one friend that you can always count on to never leave your side. So just keep him in your thoughts. Keep his word in your mind, on your lips, in your heart, and you'll go far. You'll go far. So I thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.